Okay. Hello, chat. I'm not on the break screen because I don't intend for this to be a very long stream. I just really want to kick Philip's ass. My library of Ruina is not responding. There we go. Okay, seems to be back on OBS. Sorry, Millie. Looks good, looks good. Okay. No, I didn't mean to open that link. Okay, I still need stream chat. Open that. Hello, Flanny. I haven't uploaded the second stream yet, but holy shit, last time was such a trash fire. Hello, Mr. Streamer Man. So, just to get you up to speed, we are currently facing Philip with one librarian down, and as I've said, I have already done this before once. I don't think it was with Roland Floyd, it might have been with a different one. But the also big difference, how I did it with 3 people, was I had pierce resistance. I don't have pierce resistance this time, meaning that every time I make it to Philip, I am on a 3-turn clock. Otherwise I burn out to death. And that's when shit's going well. So yeah, that's nice. There was one thing I was considering, which is switching to workshop affiliated fixers. The problem with that is that some of regular Philip's attacks are gonna be strong, and our speed values are gonna be ass. Well, not ass, but like a little bit worse. Alternatively, there is the out of theoretically equipping battle symbols, but the only battle symbol you really have at this point should be this one. So I'll equip this to everyone. These ones don't give stagger resistance, so that's fine. I will not be equipping anything else. Okay. So last stream I also did say that I wanted to prepare for this a little bit more. So funny story, I got my wallet stolen yesterday, so that kind of occupied everything. So I didn't really think too much about this. The only thought that I did have is that instead of using Walter, I have the option of theoretically swapping over to Workshop Affiliated Fixer instead, which do have 5 more stagger resist than Walter. They have less HP, but they have more stagger resist. And also, since they come with Solidarity, I can inherit both speed and the discard passive, which unironically might be very nice. So what we'll end up doing is we'll revert all the attribution here and unequip these. Get 3 workshop affiliateds ready. And then inherit a Walter. Just to get speed plus, not your shield, just speed plus. And then aside from that, we also want Jong Office. Jong Office Plague. For bottom deal. So the same thing we'll do with these ones as well. So once again, Walter, Jong Office, Speed, bottom deal. And then for you as well. Jong Office. And Walter. Speed, bottom here. Speed 0 best skills, so true. Hello, Cinder. So, last time I came to the conclusion that using slash decks is probably what I want to be doing, because both Pamela and Pamela are weak to slashing. The problem with that in this situation is I wouldn't be making the greatest use out of best choice, right? Not best choice, out of bottom deal. With this specific builds, I wanted to give 3 discards another chance, because we now have shuffle hands to also mitigate some of the incoming damage, and now we really need to make sure that we kill Phillip first, because we are weak to slashing now. We have 36 stagger now, which is way more than we had before, so let's see. Yeah. To be fair, we were also weak to blunting before. So, in all reality, nothing really changed with Rue here specifically, but Sunset Blade is going to be a problem to us, if that goes fast. I started this fight on less easy. What? Need to restart the game. I thought I turned that off. 1 second, 1 second. So I guess I need to check if less easy library is on every time I start the game. Crazy. That explains speed 0. True, actually. You're right. And so how are the 2 of you doing, Cinder and Funny? Yeah, this is all still the same now. Also, another thing that I thought of, if I do focus one of them down, I should always be focusing Pamela first, because she has pierce stagger damage up. Been doing well. Been to town hall for some stuff and now just chilling. Nice, nice. Wait. Didn't I inherit speed on you guys? What? I inherited speed on these guys. Huh? Probably some shenanigans with less easy. Oh, 1 second, I'm getting called. Okay, sorry about that. As I said, my my wallet was stolen, so there's a bunch of shit that I need to like do right now. Doing well, been to oh yeah, I've already read that. What did you do at Town Hall? What towns were you hauling? Jaw's a little bit sore from sleeping awkwardly, but otherwise okay-ish. Okay. Well, you know what? That is definitely a better Cinder feel than usually. Okay. So the problem with this is... Wow. Wow. So no one has a daring decision right now. Let's see, I guess. Let's see what's gonna happen here. It's definitely looking way worse than the other approaches so far. But also, you know, might be because we didn't stagger. Okay, another thing that I could be doing is make sure that I have more daring decisions in the deck. Which I guess... do like this. We've been to the Bauamt to get a Zufahrt to the back of our Grundstück. I see, I see. Bro's so German. Bro's the most German to have a German man. Okay, judging by how this just went, I feel like we cannot go 3... What up there? Oh, why is my game lagging so much? Thank you very much for the posture check. Why is my game lagging so much? What? What just happened there? Slow-mo library, literally. I think we still probably want to swap to this key page specifically, just because it has more stagger resistance. But we cannot do 3 discard decks. That's something that I feel like is not gonna benefit me in the long run. Oh, Oscar's not doing anything this turn. It's kind of nice. Okay, but neither are we, honestly. Yeah, not the greatest position. Definitely not it. can... Oh, I can already kill this one. Alright. Then let's go back to the drawing board here. So we stay with one of these decks. I think we still keep bottom deal, do we? It still is card positive. Import back this. And import back this. So what we could do instead is removing these, get a cleanup in. So we're at 3 cleanups, which is honestly what we need if we play like a 2-cost. To restore 3 light, so we always get to use 3. And then for card draw, instead we can use one of shuffle hands. I think we'll try that for now. Might seem a little bit dubious, but maybe it's gonna work, because it should keep us light neutral every turn, and it should also make sure that we don't run out of gas. Everyone's going for you. That's kind of annoying. Everyone except... No, actually that's also going for you. Oh, I forgot to overtake with Daring Decision there. Literally just me getting slaughtered, man. Slow-mo library, back at it again. Man. I think the first die on Daring Decision is also the slashing die, unfortunately. That's an annoying roll on Transfers there. Yeah. Okay, nice. Very good. Okay, now that we're using Pulsation again, we need to make sure that everyone's dealing damage. but on the other hand, we also have so much power that we are, you know, theoretically always winning again, at least with our offensive cards. So you are currently getting +3 power, +5 power. So that's like minimum of 6 already. So if I use 2, is anyone else targeting you? No. That's fine. Should be alright. Here we can shuffle hands and wait up against Phillip. And then Phillip's not getting redirected. He would be moving first. So we sharpen blades here and then full stop to life on this. So with this we store the defensive die, which will probably still get you staggered, but at least we're winning that. So it means Roland is basically out of commission, unless we protect him. Okay, we need Pale Hands on this character specifically. Alright. Well, that's just staggering us. Yeah, okay, this attempt is cooked. But I think this approach might unironically be it, because we're still incredibly healthy, right? Okay, let's resume for now, who knows. It's most definitely cooked, but who knows. Okay, so you actually lived the phase transition, even though you didn't deal any damage. Yep, there we go. Let's go back in. I could put in a Crack of Dawn again, that was also very helpful last time. Because the defensive time Crack of Dawn is also very nice to have. It's annoying to lose these. Damn, okay. I think that's the first time I actually got staggered here immediately. Okay, I can't do anything about that. Is there something I'm missing that could be done still? Okay, nothing's going for you. Fuck me. Of course you roll max on both of them. Yeah. The thing is, I also can't go the defensive strategy because that way the fight's gonna take too long. It's like, this can work for sure, but it is very prone to RNG. Which I don't know how much I like that. I love that we're losing all these daring decisions because Pamela and Pamela decide to just max roll, or you know, almost max roll. But that's the thing, right? The thing is, I kind of want to win that clash, but that's like one of many things that are not in my control. Okay. Both of you are almost staggered. What? You need to stop that. You can get hit by that. Well, then I basically have to accept that I get staggered. Yeah, okay, cool. So then you don't need to use cleanup this turn. Unless Well, I cannot redirect that. Let me go back here. These are mostly blunting, so they're not really gonna help too much. Honestly, Tendon cards may be actually nice, because on hit recover 3 HP of 2 random allies might unironically be really good. You know what? Let's just fuck around a little bit with the musician cards. What's the worst that can happen here, you know? Okay, I already got all of these. Since I'm not like really clashing that much with these guys anyways. Clean up. Okay. Unironically, I kind of just want to try having this. And then one copy of Crack of Dawn. I don't know. Seems useful to have the healing. And the power-up's also very nice. It's not a high-rolling card, but again, we're not clashing with these guys anyways most of the time, so maybe this is what we need. And we lose these, and we lose these. And he max rolls. And we get staggered because he max rolls. Okay, cool. However, we do end up with 3 strength on both of these guys, which is very cool. We did less damage to Pamela this way, but maybe that's fine actually. Like for 5 to 7. I don't think this is the run, for sure. But it's not bad. I think I'll continue with this for now. Oh, Slow-Mo Library is back. Brother. Yeah, of course. Because, like, you know... fucking hate Oscar. Thank you very much for the hydrates. Okay. That should get you up in emotion. Nice. Amazing. At least that's a good roll. Lovely. Oh, okay. That wasn't as roll in that, but at least I lived that. And bro really said I'm gonna roll 5. Yeah, the problem with this build is that we're running out of steam pretty quickly. Yeah, no shot we're winning from this range. Something I wanted to try is this. Oh, right, pulsation. But, well, pulsation and, thingy. But without pulsation, we're not really taking too much damage from this. It's definitely less than if we would be attacking him. And then we would wait for, his stance to be done, so his damage reduction disappears. It would mean that I cannot pick pulsation ever, but that's okay. I think I don't mind that. Because at the end of the day, like, pulsation doesn't really do... It does help. It does help for sure, but it doesn't do too much. Also, for some reason, it feels like I'm way less tanky than I was last stream. I don't know why. Maybe even from this position we can kind of sort of treat it like a regular fight again. To be fair, I can't deal with this blunting die, which is a little bit annoying. It's most definitely just staggering me. Oh, wait, no, it's not staggering me. It's low rolls. Let's go with urging first this time, because I want the HP. This should be okay, as long as I don't lose everything. Kind of wish I hit that. Yeah, no. Not it, unfortunately. And now we just die. Oh, that's why. Speed Sweep is also a slashing die. So that's why we're actually taking more damage in total, because we're now weak to slash as well and not resist it. Okay. So with Dexter, I think we stay on this specific thing, but with these two we go back to Walter. I was about to say, because I felt like I definitely died way quicker still. Okay, and then with Walter we get Solidarity back. And then... where's the other one? Where's my other Solidarity? And honestly, maybe... I'm not charge. Maybe bringing back Electric Shock instead. So we're not really hitting with Pierce anyways. Let's see. Do we have anything else that recovers HP? I can cook anything as a 4/4 and recovers 4 HP. Feast has a strong lead die, has a pretty nice slashing dice on its second one, and then ends on a Pierce. The block dice is very, very nice though. The problem is obviously that we're sacrificing our potential high rolls with full stop this way. We would, however, get a Your Shield boost out of this. You know what? Let's try this instead. Yeah. That's not Feast. I overtook it by accident. Oh! And you max roll me. Sure. This would have been a great turn 1 if I didn't fuck it up.
아무것도 안 먹으면 What happened to you? What happened to you? Like, was it the deflect from Phillip? 아무것도
My god. Wow. Okay. Okay, now Enfield Daily's done, I can focus on this again. Unfortunately, there's not a lot that seems to be going well here. It is looking very rough. Absolutely dog shit again. Okay. I could overtake this with you, but then you're gone. Maybe we just do this. Then with you I go here. And this. Okay, that staggers you. Staggers me. You're not staggered! You're staggered! Fuck! And now it's cooked again.
아무것도 안 먹. Nice mineral and daring decision. There's one more approach we could theoretically take. But I'll see if I can do that in a bit. Okay, we'll completely scrap this idea of trying to punch down this guy, these guys. What we will do instead is go for a combat preparation based team.
I just want to see how that would go. Oh my god. Retaliate in big 2026. I mean, retaliate. I don't know, man. Wow. I love having only one combat prep in hand. I honestly don't think this is gonna work, because I would need to spam combat preparation every turn for this to actually be good. Also, on everyone at their mom's going for Roland right now. Okay, do this. Howdy! Hello, Minako. Nice to see you in chat. I feel like I'm still just taking too much damage here. No. This is not it. Would Pamela's page help at all? Unfortunately, no. Because it doesn't resist Pierce for who knows why. It does give you Jolting Puncture and Pierce Dice Power, but like... not really helping too much. I mean, I did also get like the good Pierce cards from what you call it? From beating them already. Which honestly, maybe these cards can help me during this fight. But the problem is obviously that they resist Pierce as enemies. Something that's also been like in the back of my mind is, what if I go back to commandeering? Because, you know, protection kind of good. Let's cook with commandeering a little bit. Not like full-on commandeering, but a little bit of it. So if we were to do that, I would obviously also include Crack of Dawn now, because that also gives me protection. Include some struggles. And some light regeneration through cleanup. And then we'd be missing card draw, right? Which I can just substitute through Rules of the Backstreets. The problem with this approach is, once again, though, that I'm probably not going to do enough damage in the long run. And just slowly lose too much HP for the next fight. Because also, like, when in doubt, commandeering doesn't work as well anymore. Oh, not everyone's supposed to have this. Well, whatever. For now, I guess. Because, like, what this ends up doing is just make it so that I take less damage overall, but an additional enemy is alive for longer, which kind of negates each other, I think. This will just kill me too fast, and it's only really slightly stronger than thingy. Full stop.
아무것도 안
Why do we still have commandeering on whatever? No. Do you really want Crack of Dawn as a one-off? You can actually use Scratch that instead.
아무것도 안 먹. 아무것도 안
Another idea. So far, I've really just been trying to get rid of Pamela.
아무것도 안 먹으면 죽을
It is technically harder to get rid of Oscar, but if I get rid of Oscar, I immediately remove 2 actions from everything except for, you know, instead of 1. So if there maybe is a world in where I could just take care of Oscar instead, that might be good. Doesn't look impossible. And now his Transpierce also didn't come out. Obviously I need to deal with an additional Oscar turn because everything's going for Roland. Okay, cool. Very cool. Yeah, but he looks so much healthier now. You plan beat up the old guy, yeah. And hope that, you know, not one of my librarians gets absolutely fucking dunked on. Okay, they are splitting up the damage. It's already a great start. Pamela and Pamela also don't have access to trans PS. That staggers you. Okay, and Oscar is now basically dead. Because he just got staggered. It's gonna be 8 minimum damage. Don't want to have to do this, but I probably should. In which case, we probably just want to do this only so we get to keep the shuffle hands instead. Unforge. Oh, come on! Okay, we go up in emotion. Now we pick up pale hands. And Oscar's gone. There's a collision coming, which I don't think I can really stop. This is no problem, because literally just... What if I do this? You are theoretically closer, I believe? +3 for... No. Nope, this goes first. Okay. The rest should be fine though. We need to make sure that Roland doesn't get any emotion coins here anymore. Okay. We are quite healthy. Now, how do we approach this? So, following idea. I say we can probably wait a little bit. Because Feather Shield is what inflicts 2 burn if we attack once. Now we resist slashing on these two. And we don't want to burn up too fast. Since Roland does still need emotion, we do this, which means he does take a little bit of stagger damage. He takes 2 burn, so he goes up to 5. Also, Burning Passion, I think, inflicts... at the start of scene, inflict 3 burn to all enemies of characters not staggered. Yeah. I think we still overtake this, so you don't have to take that. And then we just let him go. Two. Okay, we're now at 5 burn stacks. A lot of things here are going for Roland. Take us to 9 burn. And then Roland gets the last emotion coin. Unfortunate. Wait, Roland did not get the last emotion coin? Okay, it's fine. We're still fine though. Because now he inflicts burn on hitting us. So daring decision here. Full stop to life, sharpen blade. Scratch that. Actually, no. Full stop to life twice and stay calm. This goes back here. Yep. This is clashing with this. And this will be clashing with that. Could redirect. Doesn't have power up, right? So this is a 3 to 7. Yeah, no. We're not gonna chance it. Nice. Power done. Fuck. Nice, nice. And he's about to get staggered. Phone beats. Okay, he's about to use Blazing Strike soon, but since we now outspeed him with basically everything, we can stagger him this turn. So we do this into that. And this 5 is also still faster. So for more hits we go with Flash. And a cleanup. And here we go with full stop to life, sharpen blade. Go. Staggered. All we needed to do is kill the old guy first. There we go. It took us probably like a total of 3 hours to beat him. Yes, all we needed to do was really just kill Oscar, because Oscar applied the most pressure. And take Fervent Beats into the last phase. It all comes back to bullying the elderly. So true. Okay, nice. We did that. I do think that was the biggest challenge, for sure. Whew. Okay. We're not doing Queen of Hatred right now. We already had our fair share of difficulty. So this has been 2 hours of stream already, huh? Chat, do we still do Tomari or do I take a break? You guys want to see Tomari or should I go back at this with a fresh mind? Oh, if you're asking like that, he's so correct. He's so right. Okay. If we are going back to Tomari though, we are now gonna scrap this shit again. This is gonna stay the same, except for the fact that we go back to 2 shuffle hands. We are now gonna start to piss. Specifically entering Pierce era. So we go with 2 collisions, 1 trans Pierce. One overpower still. 2 sparking spears if I can fight them. There. And then we want light recovery and weight up. And I think we use one Mend Whip. Saving this. Have you equip it. Did I have Pamela or Pamela? I keep forgetting. I will say, if it turns out to be very difficult, then I'm not gonna like hyper focus on it today. You have the one with you have the white hair one. That doesn't really help me. Can never really tell which one's which. Okay, attack power if one-sided, power if one-sided, and clash loose. Attack power, okay. Pierce. Pierce. Pierce, blunt. How? Guess it was the Transpierce die, actually. Pamela? Oh, okay. Okay, I need to deal with all three again, huh? Alright, alright. Daring decision. Collision. Okay. Tomiri! Oh wait, no. Yeah, no. This is the Tomiri face. So, this fight not only expects you to use 4 librarians, but also 2 floors. But I personally find this fight is usually easier because you don't get fucking bomb rushed by Oscar. We'll see if that's still the case. But also, Millie, I need you to shut up a little bit, so I need to actually turn down the BMG a little bit. I'm sorry, chat, but otherwise I cannot upload this, I'm pretty sure. So it has to be very quiet. Okay. Unfortunately, Tomeri's one not resistance is the Pierce, but that's okay. Okay. We still basically go about this as we did before. We take care of these guys first. Da 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 da. I also need to keep yapping so you can't hear Millie. Ah. But I do not have the yap talent. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay, now we have all our power up. Da 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 da. Oh, are you not recording locally in case Twitch does Twitch things? I have not actually. Maybe I should do that with coming streams. Okay, I think we Sparking Spear this one. And then we can collision on this instead. Okay, and then put this over here. Very nice. Da, 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 da. Need to unfortunately take Tomeri's hits here, but that's okay. Okay. Sure. This one we can ignore this turn. You're basically about to get staggered. And everything's going for you. Alright. Definitely want my light back. So we'll collision here. Problem is that I really don't have a lot of light left. The first attack of Daring Decision is unfortunately not that strong against this guy specifically. I could point this at Tomeri instead. But I should probably also take care of these guys. Wait, what am I clashing this with? This right here. And you're weak to pierce. Or not to pierce stagger resistance. I think I still point the Daring Decision here, just so I deal more damage to you. And then we will point the Sparking Spear here instead. Should be fine. Ow! It is not gonna be fine, because you're so getting staggered. Holy shit. Yikes. Yeah, that's gonna hurt a lot. Okay. Very problematic. Okay, but we did manage to stagger Tomeri at least. So now we need to make sure that we clash these while also hitting Tomeri. So in this case, you just need to lose ones. Okay. We have one collision ready, one overpower. One overpower and a weight up. This is very likely to get its light back. Oh well, light back in general. Then over here we would get one light back, so we end up at 2, which is enough to play that overpower, but yeah. Actually, where were you going? Okay. Where was this going? Also there. Yeah, need to do that, and then we stay calm twice. So we actually get the power bonuses off of it. Then we still have this available. Killing this. Okay, now unfortunately we need to deal with Strength and Tomeri. Which is not great, all things considered. Okay. Need to use this action to overtake that if I really wanted to. Whip of Love cannot stagger me, so you can take care of this still. Then we need to take care of this and this. We have one overpower, which we can point here. And then the weight up will make it so we get fucking nuked by this. But at least that way we keep you alive. Wait, why are you not getting... Oh, because 3's not enough. Okay. Wait, hold up. Okay, well that's not the greatest. So we need to do this instead. Meaning that this will still go through unless I collision that, which is honestly maybe even better. Then we can do this. Which means we get to use Daring Decision next turn. Yeah, makes sense. But it's okay, we resist that. Oh! One stagger, pretty good. Now we get staggered here, unfortunately. Roland's not getting attacked. Buff left going for you. This is also going for you. Okay. We have 2 power on this. The real question is, do I save Dexter here or do I save Glux? This is not a great situation we're in right now. You have pale hands. I mean, the correct thing here, I guess, is sacrificing Glux. Glux outspeeds everything still. So we take down this one with us. Tomari also still targets us only here, deals 7 damage to themselves. And then we Daring Decision this. So next turn we'd have both Roland and Dexter to take care of Tomari, but with almost no light left. That's the problematic part here. But I think that's the best line. Yeah, that's not looking good. That's not looking good at all. Yeah, because you also don't get to do anything. Yeah. Okay. But I think this one's definitely way more doable. Okay. Let me actually go back. And I'll go back in again, because I feel pretty positive that I can do this on the second attempt. So the problem with this right here is that we didn't have enough light regeneration. Or use up our light too fast, rather. Not on this deck particularly, and not on this one either. It's really, like, based on the collisions I used. Which honestly, this was pretty much fine. I think we just trade out this for another weight up. And I need to be a little bit more careful with how much light I spend. Ah! Dun, 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 Dun 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 dun. We still, yeah, keep all of that. Same approach here again. Look out for who the fuck. No, it's 2 of these. Didn't know that randomizes. Okay, probably don't want to do that. Da da dum da dum 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 dum. Boop. Boop. Dun 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 dun. Ow! What the hell? Bum 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 bum. Ba ba bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Oh wait, pulsation. No! I forgot that I had that on. That was not great at the end there. Okay, we're back. Alright, so we definitely need to do that. So we will always commit a transpierce to that. And then we need to deal with all of these guys. This guy is a slash pierce. So he does not like this. These two really just like this. I think I'll just overtake that here. And the rest is okay. This will dedicate to this one, so this one dies faster. That should be okay. Okay, collision to Mary. Then this we ignore. Shuffle hands against you. Sparking Spear here, unfortunately. Actually, no. Shuffle hands here, Sparking Spear here. Wait up here. Wait up here as well. You're Sparking Spearing, right? Yeah. So we wait. It's 5. So there's no harm in using Mint Weapon. In fact, we would have lost that if we didn't use Mint Weapon there. Okay, this one's staggered now. Need to take that, unfortunately, which hurts a lot. I think I'll pick up Fervent Beats now, actually. I think it was Roland who still needed to go up in emotion, so... Actually, no, we put it on. Okay, ignore you, deal with you. Well, if you're asking for it. I would like to keep that though. What scene do you use? Triangle sounds better. I think it was next scene. Okay, only Roland can overtake that one. And again, we ignore you. Then Roland will finish that one. So on your end, we will just Sparking Spear and wait up into this. And then you instead shuffle hands here, which gets us back to 3. We don't take damage because we have prot. Love tone person number 1 is dead, and love tone person number 2 is dead. This is looking much better than the first attempt already. Yeah, and his triangle sounds better. Or would a square look nice? Never mind. Which means we just answer this by using Daring Decision. Transpierce. Boom. 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 I don't think I've ever saw them use Triangle Sounds better. I think they use it in phase 2, but I'm not sure. So unfortunately we can't use Daring Decision, but we have a 6 power boosted Stay Calm, and another 6 power boosted Stay Calm now. Then we can do this, do this, do this, this. Same goes for Blazing Strike on Phillip. Yes, I don't think if you ever see Blazing Strike on Phillip, something's going terribly wrong. Okay, we lost our, you know, fervent beats person, but that's okay. No, you stay on 20 and you go back to 60. And these guys should be more than enough to clean this up, even though you're ineffective here. Gotta love the ineffective damage against this one last guy. True final boss man. And staggered. Command weapon, sparking spear, wait up. And that's Tamari. Feels odd to see one of them as the last one left. I think that happens for me all the time, because I try to kill Tamari as quickly as I can. Because you get that one turn where they're fatal to everything, and then right after they're usually staggered. Alright, I think this was definitely like the hardest part that we had to clear for now. Urban Nightmare is still gonna be difficult, but we are getting some shit that is gonna help us. Definitely. Alright, that was a very nice session. 2 hours of fighting Phillip and then 30 minutes of Tamari. Next time, we will start with Urban Nightmare, do a little bit of the general reception, since once we have completed Dante, we will fight Queen of Hatred. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, see you then. Bye-bye, guys! True, 2 hours of fighting Oscar.